Chosen one, stop for a moment and listen closely. Do you feel it? A shift deep inside of you that words cannot fully explain. It is not random. It is not just life happening. This is a preparation of God, a sacred transformation taking place in your spirit. And many around you cannot even perceive it. But you can feel it stirring. Have you ever noticed how people begin to treat you differently without reason? Some may distance themselves. Others may start to misunderstand your presence. This is not rejection. It is divine separation. God is clearing the space around you for what He has already confirmed about your destiny. You may not recognize it now, but chosen one, you are being set apart. Just as oil is pressed before it flows, you are being refined. Your struggles, your isolation, your silent battles, these are not signs of defeat, but evidence of elevation. And I ask you now, what if everything you've been enduring is simply the doorway to becoming who you were always meant to be? Chosen one, stay with me until the end, because what God has confirmed about your future is not what you think. It is far greater. Beloved chosen one, have you ever wondered why you cannot blend in no matter how hard you try? It's because you carry a mark that cannot be erased, a mark of divine favor that makes you stand out even in silence. People sense it before you even speak. This mark is not a physical symbol. It is a spiritual identity that heaven has stamped upon you. It is why you are misunderstood, why you sometimes feel like you don't belong, why the world systems can never fully hold you. God has sealed you for Himself. And here's the truth few will ever tell you. Separation always precedes elevation. The wilderness always comes before the promised land. Your isolation is not punishment, it is proof. God confirms His chosen by pulling them away from the noise so they can hear His voice with clarity. So ask yourself, are you resisting separation, or are you allowing God to prepare you? Because soon, chosen one, this separation will reveal the kind of vessel you are becoming, one designed for influence, power, and divine authority. Chosen one, listen carefully. One of the clearest signs of who you are becoming is the breaking of your old identity. Have you noticed that the things that once satisfied you no longer hold the same power? The old desires no longer fit. The old friendships feel empty. The old version of you is being dismantled piece by piece. This breaking is necessary. God confirmed long ago that you cannot step into the new while clinging to the old. A caterpillar does not carry its former shape into the butterfly. It must break out. You are in that very process right now. The world may not understand it. They may say you've changed, and they are right, but it's not just change. It's transformation. Heaven has its hand on you, reshaping your mind, your heart, your spirit, until the reflection of God shines through. Chosen one, don't despise this breaking, because in losing your old self, you are stepping into the version of you that God already confirmed before time began. And when this new identity is revealed, even your enemies will not be able to deny what you become. Chosen one, if you feel this word confirming something in your spirit, pause and type, "I receive it," in the comments. Share this message so another chosen one can be awakened. And don't forget, subscribe, because each teaching is a stepping stone to the destiny God has already confirmed for you. Chosen one, have you noticed how life no longer feels normal to you? The things others chase after, the distractions that keep them busy, they no longer move your spirit. This is the awakening God places in His chosen ones. You begin to see through the illusions of this world. It can feel uncomfortable, almost as if you're detached from reality. But you are not detached, you are elevated. Your vision is shifting from the temporary to the eternal. What others call strange is the evidence that you are no longer walking by the world's patterns, but by divine alignment. This awakening is not by accident. It is God confirming that you cannot be lulled into the same traps as others. Your eyes are being opened to deception, and your ears are being tuned to His voice. Every false identity is being stripped away until truth is all you recognize. So let me ask you, chosen one, are you embracing this awakening or fighting to hold on to comfort? Because the moment you fully surrender, God will reveal to you what only the awakened can see. Chosen one, stop and consider this. God does not elevate without responsibility. With every confirmation of your identity comes a weight. This is why you often feel burdened, even when nothing seems to be wrong. The burden is spiritual. It is the calling pressing against your soul. Others may look at you and see just another person, but heaven sees a vessel of influence, someone through whom entire generations will be shifted. That is why the warfare against you feels heavier, why the expectations on your life seem greater. It's because what you carry is not ordinary. Do you remember the moments when you felt the urge to encourage someone, even while you yourself were in pain? That was not random. That was responsibility being revealed. God has marked you as one who carries light even in dark places. Chosen one, this weight is not to crush you, it is to shape you. The confirmation of God is not only about who you are, but about who others will become because of you. That is the responsibility resting on your shoulders. Beloved chosen one, authority is not always loud. In fact, the greatest authority often operates in silence. You may not realize it, but people already respond to your presence in ways they cannot explain. This is the authority of the chosen. Notice how your words linger longer than others. Notice how your absence is felt more deeply. Notice how even in quiet spaces, people adjust themselves around you. That is not human influence. It is divine authority radiating from within you. God confirmed long before you were born that you would carry this atmosphere. And though it may confuse you now, soon it will be undeniable. Authority does not always require titles or recognition. It requires alignment with the one who sent you. So I ask you, chosen one, are you ready to step into this authority consciously? Because the moment you do, doors that once resisted you will begin to open not by force, but by the undeniable authority of the God who sent you. Chosen one, pay close attention. One of the clearest signs of your becoming is a sudden shift in your relationships. People you thought would walk with you forever begin to distance themselves. Conversations that once felt alive suddenly lose their spark. Friendships you try to hold on to start slipping through your hands. This is not betrayal. This is divine pruning. God knows what you cannot yet see. Some connections cannot survive the weight of who you are becoming. And so, He removes them before they pull you back into the version of yourself that He has already outgrown. It hurts, doesn't it? You ask yourself why people change, why loyalty feels fragile. But chosen one, understand this. The ones who are leaving are not meant to witness your next chapter. God is clearing the room for those who carry the same fire, the same calling, the same vision. So let me ask you, are you mourning the ones God is removing? Or are you preparing for the divine replacements He is sending? Because who you will soon become cannot afford to be surrounded by the wrong voices. Chosen one, have you noticed how wisdom flows through you in ways you cannot explain? You say things in passing, and later realize it carry profound depth. People come to you for advice, and even you wonder where the words came from. That is not coincidence. It is confirmation. The Spirit of God places wisdom in His chosen ones before they even realize the fullness of their calling. You are speaking mysteries you haven't yet studied. You are carrying insights beyond your experience. This is how heaven confirms who you are. You begin to operate in a knowledge that doesn't come from you, and the world will notice. They may call you different, deep, or even strange. But the truth is, chosen one, you are walking with a wisdom that is not of this age. It is the wisdom of heaven shaping your tongue and guiding your steps. This is why you cannot ignore the stirring inside. That unexplainable flow of thoughts, revelations, and discernment is not accidental. It is God sharpening you for the influence you will soon carry. Chosen one, before the promise comes a test, and the test is always endurance. You've asked yourself, why must I go through so much pain? Why does my journey feel longer than others? It is because endurance produces the strength required for who you will become. You cannot be a vessel of influence without the capacity to withstand pressure. That is why your storms feel heavier than most. God confirmed your destiny, but before it manifests, He must prove your endurance. Can you still stand when everything in you wants to fall? This test is not meant to break you. It is meant to build you. Every tear, every delay, every disappointment is stretching your spirit. The chosen are not measured by how quickly they rise, but by how firmly they endure. So let me ask you, chosen one, will you let the test define you or refine you? Because once endurance is complete in you, there will be no door too heavy, no calling too great, no weight too impossible for you to carry. Chosen one, if you feel God speaking through this teaching, type, I will endure in the comments. Share this with someone who needs confirmation of their journey. And subscribe, because what comes next will uncover even deeper secrets of your becoming. Chosen one, do you sense it? Your spirit is becoming sharper, more alert, more sensitive to what others overlook. You notice things in conversations that others miss. You feel shifts in the atmosphere before anyone else does. You can sense when something is right or when something is not. This sensitivity is not a burden. It is a gift. God is tuning your spirit like an instrument so you can hear His frequency clearly. This is why you cannot entertain everything others do. What doesn't disturb them disturbs you. What they tolerate, you reject. Your spirit has been awakened to discern. It may feel overwhelming at times. You might wonder why your peace is disturbed so easily. But chosen one, understand this. It is not weakness, it is alignment. Heaven sharpens those it confirms. God is training your inner senses to guide you in the days ahead. So I ask you, will you embrace this gift of sensitivity or try to silence it? Because who you are becoming cannot afford to be blind in a world full of deception. Chosen one, have you felt the courage rising inside of you? That sudden urge to speak truth, even when it may offend. That willingness to stand apart, even when everyone else bows? This is holy boldness, the mark of those whom God has confirmed. This boldness is not arrogance. It is not rebellion. It is the Spirit of God giving you the strength to speak and act without fear. Others may compromise, but you cannot. Others may remain silent, but your very calling demands that you rise. Chosen one, you will not always understand where this boldness comes from, but it will surprise even you. The very places where you once felt weak, you will stand strong. The very issues that once silenced you, you will confront with power. And know this, boldness is the key that unlocks doors of destiny. The moment you embrace it fully, you'll begin to walk in the identity God confirmed long ago, one who carries authority, unshaken by the fear of men. Chosen one, influence is not about followers or recognition. It is about impact. And whether you realize it or not, people are already watching you. They study your choices, your resilience, your quiet strength. Your life is speaking louder than your words. This is how God raises his chosen ones, by making them living testimonies. You do not need to announce yourself. Your transformation does the announcing for you. The light within you cannot be hidden, and soon the world will have no choice but to notice. But influence comes with weight. It is not about fame, it is about responsibility. God confirmed your destiny not so you could stand above others, but so you could lift others with you. Your voice, your actions, your faith, they are seeds being planted in the lives of those who cross your path. So, chosen one, prepare yourself, because who you will soon become is not just for you. It is for generations connected to your name. Your influence is about to speak where your presence cannot go. Chosen one, pause and consider this. Why has your life felt like a furnace at times? Why so many tests, so many seasons of discomfort, so many trials that seemed unfair? It is because fire refines what is precious. And you, chosen one, are more precious than gold. Every flame you endured was not meant to destroy you, but to burn away what could not remain. Impurities, distractions, weaknesses, they cannot enter into the person you are becoming. God confirmed your destiny, but he also confirmed the process it would require. You see, chosen one, the fire is evidence. The greater the flame, the greater the purity being prepared. What others crumble under, you survived. What others lost themselves in, you overcame. That is proof of who you truly are. And soon, you will step out of this refining season shining brighter, stronger, and unrecognizable to those who knew your former self. The fire does not lie. It only reveals what is authentic. Chosen one, do you wonder why doors sometimes open for you in ways you cannot explain? Why opportunities appear out of nowhere? Why people are drawn to help you without understanding why? This is favor, the divine evidence of your calling. Others may work harder, strive longer, and still not see results. But you, chosen one, carry a grace that makes pathways where there should be none. That is not luck, it is confirmation. Heaven has stamped you with a favor that cannot be earned, only carried. This favor will attract both admiration and jealousy. Some will honor you, while others will envy you. But remember, favor is not for your comfort. It is for your assignment. God gives it so you can go where others cannot, do what others will not, and influence what others dare not. So don't question the favor on your life. Chosen one, walk in it boldly, because who you will soon become requires doors to open in places you never imagined entering. Chosen one, resilience is one of your greatest marks. How many times have you fallen, yet stood again? How many times have you faced storms, yet refused to sink? That is not just personality. That is the anointing of resilience. God has confirmed you as one who cannot be broken easily. Others may give up, but you press on. Others may complain, but you endure. Others may surrender, but you rise again and again. This resilience is not natural. It is supernatural. And let me reveal this secret. Resilience is what preserves destiny. It is what carries you through delay, disappointment, betrayal, and battle. Without it, the chosen one would never survive the weight of their calling. So take a moment, chosen one, and reflect. Every time you thought you were finished, but somehow kept moving, that was not just your strength. That was God's confirmation in motion. You are resilient because you are chosen, and that resilience will soon make you unstoppable. Chosen one, let me reveal something hidden. Before God announces you, he hides you. This is why you've often felt unseen, overlooked, and even forgotten. People may not recognize your worth now, but heaven has already confirmed it. Isolation is not punishment. It is preparation. In the silence, your spirit is sharpened. In the loneliness, your faith matures. In the waiting, your strength multiplies. God is molding you in private before he displays you in public. Think of it. David was confirmed in the fields before he was ever crowned in the palace. Joseph was confirmed in the prison before he was promoted to the throne. The chosen always walk through isolation before elevation. So, chosen one, do not despise this hidden season, because soon the very place where you were ignored will be the place where you are revealed. And when that moment comes, no one will be able to deny who you have become. Chosen one, have you noticed how rooms change when you walk in? Conversations shift, energy stirs, silence falls. That is not by accident. You carry an atmosphere within you that cannot be contained. This shift is the presence of God confirming his hand upon your life. People may not understand why they feel uneasy, inspired, or even convicted around you, but it is because your very presence disrupts what is false and awakens what is true. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to shift atmospheres. Your spirit speaks louder than your words. This is why you cannot walk into certain places unnoticed. Light always announces itself in darkness. Chosen one, do not shrink back when you sense the atmosphere respond to you. Walk boldly, because who you are becoming is someone who carries change wherever you go. Chosen one, hear this truth. Crowns are not ornaments, they are responsibilities. Many desire to be chosen, but few can carry the weight. You are being positioned for influence, but with it comes accountability. God confirmed your identity long ago, but he is also confirming your character. The way you handle small assignments will determine your readiness for greater ones. The way you treat people now will echo when the crown rests upon you. This crown is not made of gold or jewels. It is made of authority, wisdom, and influence. It is a crown of responsibility, requiring you to live above selfish desires and walk as a vessel for others. And soon, chosen one, the crown will be undeniable. People will see it, even if you don't wear it physically. The evidence of your becoming will be in how you lead, how you speak, and how you serve. Chosen one, authority is not handed to just anyone. It is entrusted, and soon, you will walk with mantle of authority that others will recognize without you saying a word. This authority is not born of pride. It is born of alignment with God's will. Have you noticed how your words carry weight? How when you speak, hearts pause and minds listen. This is authority being birthed within you. It is not by your strength, but by the Spirit of the Lord resting upon you. The mantle you carry is not for domination. It is for transformation. You are not called to control people, but to influence them into truth, into freedom, into light. That is the true measure of divine authority. Chosen one. When God confirms you publicly, this authority will open doors that your effort alone could never unlock. And when you walk through those doors, even the adversaries of your destiny will have no choice but to recognize the mantle on your life. Beloved chosen one, let this sink deep. Your life is a prophecy unfolding. Every battle, every delay, every strange alignment was not random. It was written. Heaven already declared who you would become long before you understood it. This is why nothing could destroy you. The accidents that should have taken you, the betrayals that should have broken you, the storms that should have drowned you, none of them succeeded, because prophecy cannot die until it is fulfilled. Now the season is shifting. What was spoken in secret is about to be revealed openly. The words of confirmation whispered in your spirit will soon be echoed in the lives of those around you. You are stepping into the chapter where the prophecy becomes visible. And chosen one, when this prophecy manifests, you will not need to prove yourself. The fruit of your life will speak. The transformation will be undeniable. God himself will confirm it before all. Chosen one, pause and hear this with your whole spirit. The journey has not been in vain. Everything you endured, every test, every breaking, every moment of isolation, it was all preparing you for this revelation. You will soon stand as a version of yourself heaven always knew. Not the broken one, not the uncertain one, not the hidden one, but the chosen one, refined, anointed, appointed, and unstoppable in purpose. This is who you are becoming. A carrier of light in dark places, a voice of truth in times of deception, a vessel of power in a world full of weakness. You are becoming the very confirmation of God's promise walking in flesh. And when the world sees you, they will not just see a person, they will see a testimony. You will be living proof that God's word never fails. Chosen one, this is who you will soon become, and it is already confirmed. Chosen one, if you felt this teaching confirm what God is doing in your life, type "It is confirmed" in the comments. Share this word with another chosen one who needs it, and subscribe, because your journey doesn't end here. This is only the beginning of your becoming.